welcome to the 2009 Bowl Projection Special. My name is Dalton.
My name is Chandler.
Today we will dedicate the show to our bowl projections. We'll begin with the New Mexico Bowl. Sam, what is your pick?
I got Stanford and
Chandler?
Air Force and Fresno State.
I got Nevada versus Wyoming. Now for the St. Petersburg Bowl. Sam, what is your pick?
UCF and Newcomb.
Chandler?
UCF and Middle Tennessee State.
I got UCF and South Florida. And now for the New Orleans Bowl. Troy versus Southern Miss. Sam, who do you have?
Troy versus Southern Miss, just like don't.
Troy versus Southern Miss. Okay, now for the Las Vegas Bowl. Sam, who do you got in that?
Air Force and Arizona.
Chandler?
BYU and USC.
I got BYU and USC too. Now for the Poinsettia Bowl. Sam, who do you got in that one?
I got Wyoming and UCLA.
Chandler?
Air Force and California.
In that bowl, I got Utah and Cal. In the Hawaii, now for the Hawaii Bowl. Sam, who do you have in that?
I got Southern Methodist University at SMU versus Hawaii.
Chandler?
SMU versus Hawaii.
I also have SMU versus Hawaii. Wow. Now for the Little Caesars Bowl. Sam, what's your pick?
Central Michigan and Minnesota.
Okay, and Chandler?
Central Michigan and Minnesota.
I got Central Michigan versus Middle Tennessee State. Okay, now for the Car Care Bowl. Sam, who do you pick?
I got USF and Pittsburgh.
Okay, Chandler?
Pittsburgh and UNC.
I got Pittsburgh versus North Carolina. And Sam, just remember, Pittsburgh and USF are both in the Big East. Okay. Now for the Emerald Bowl. Sam, what is your pick?
I got Miami and USC.
Chandler?
Clemson and Stanford.
Mine is Stanford versus Miami of Florida. Now for the Music City Bowl. Sam, what is your pick?
I got Houston, Kentucky.
Chandler?
I got Kentucky and Boston College.
I got Kentucky and Boston College too. Now for the Independence Bowl. Sam, who do you got in that one?
This is a so easy pick. I got Georgia and Iowa State.
Chandler?
Georgia and Iowa State.
Mine is Georgia and Iowa State. Now for the Eagle Bank Bowl. Now for the Eagle Bank Bowl. Marshall versus Bowling Green. That's my pick. Sam, what is yours?
I got Army and Boston College for a game.
Chandler?
Louisiana Monroe and Northern Illinois.
Okay. For the Champ Sports Bowl. Sam, what's your pick?
That was funny. I got Wisconsin versus UNC, North Carolina.
Chandler?
Miami of Florida and Wisconsin.
I got Wisconsin versus Clemson. Now for the Humanitarian Bowl. Sam, what's your pick?
Utah versus Fresno State, easy pick.
Chandler?
Wyoming and Nevada.
Mine is Air Force versus Fresno State. Now for the Holiday Bowl. What's yours, Sam?
Oklahoma and Oregon State.
Chandler?
Texas Tech and Arizona.
I got Arizona and Texas Tech too. Now for the Armed Forces Bowl. Sam, what is your pick?
I got Houston and BYU.
Okay, Chandler?
Wait, not Houston. Sorry, I got Texas A&M and BYU.
Okay, Chandler?
I got Utah and Marshall. Marshall hasn't played in a bowl game in a little while.
Yeah. And for my Armed Forces Bowl, I got Houston versus Louisiana Monroe. Now for the Brute Sun Bowl. Sam, what is your pick?
I got Kansas versus California.
And Chandler?
Oklahoma and Oregon State.
I got Oregon State and Oklahoma too. Now for the Texas Bowl. Sam, what is yours?
Navy versus Kansas State.
Chandler, what is yours?
Navy versus Texas A&M.
I got Navy versus Texas A&M too. Now for the Insight Bowl. Mine is Missouri versus Minnesota. Sam, what is yours?
Mine's Missouri, just like you, but I don't got Minnesota. I got Michigan State.
Okay, Chandler?
Mine is Temple, and just like Sam, I got Michigan State.
Yeah. Okay. Now for the Chick-fil-A Bowl. Sam, what is yours?
Easy pick. Clemson and Tennessee.
Chandler?
No. Virginia Tech and Tennessee.
Mine is Virginia Tech and Tennessee too. Now for the Outback Bowl. Mine is Auburn and Michigan State.
Auburn already clinched the bowl. I got Michigan State too. Wait. Sorry.
Auburn and Iowa.
Okay. Chandler,
I got Auburn and Iowa.
now for the Capital One Bowl. Mine is LSU versus Penn State. Chandler, what is yours?
LSU and Penn State.
LSU and Penn State.
Okay. Now for the Gator Bowl. That one is already decided. Florida State versus Florida State versus WVU.
West Virginia.
Yeah.
Florida State and WVU.
Okay. Now for the International Bowl.
I got Rutgers and Bowling Green.
Chandler.
I got Rutgers like you, but the other team is Ohio.
And I got Ohio versus Rutgers, like Chandler. And now for the PapaJohns.com Bowl. Sam, what is yours?
I got South Carolina and Arkansas.
Okay, Chandler, what's yours?
South Carolina and USF.
I got South Carolina versus UConn. Now for the next bowl game, the Cotton Bowl. That one, both teams, we all are agreeing, Oklahoma State versus Ole Miss. Now for the Liberty Bowl. Sam, what's yours?
East Carolina versus, let me think, Northern Illinois.
Mine is ECU versus Arkansas, and Chandler, what's yours?
ECU versus Arkansas.
Okay, in the Aloma Bowl, I got Northwestern versus Northern Illinois. What do you have, Chandler?
Northwestern and Missouri.
I got Texas Tech and Northwestern.
Okay, and finally for the GMAC Bowl, Chandler, what do you have?
Idaho and Bowling Green.
North Carolina and Ohio.
I got Tampa versus Louisiana Lafayette. Now we will do the BCS Bowl projections. In the Rose Bowl, we won't have to say the projection because it's already set. Oregon versus Ohio State. Now, we'll begin with the Sugar Bowl. Sam, what is yours?
Florida and TCU, both teams have been great, but, they're going to make a Sugar Bowl. TCU, no national championship. Florida, no national championship.
Chandler?
I'm going to say Florida and TCU. TCU and Florida have lost. Even though Florida's lost against Alabama, they're still going to be in the Sugar Bowl.
Okay, I picked Florida and Cincinnati. Florida's coming off a sad loss to Alabama. But Florida will still make it to the Sugar Bowl against Cincy. Now for the Fiesta Bowl. Sam, what's your pick?
Well, since Texas is in the national championship, Nebraska pretty much clinches the Fiesta Bowl. Then I got Boise State facing them.
Chandler?
Same as him, since Texas is in the national championship, Nebraska and Cincinnati.
And mine is Boise State versus TCU. That's a must-see game if that actually happens. Now for the Orange Bowl. Sam, what is yours?
Georgia Tech versus Cincy. This is going to be the game of the year. Both teams are great, but they don't get invited to the national championship.
Chandler?
Mine is Georgia Tech versus Boise State. Georgia Tech, since they won the ACC championship, they are in the Orange Bowl automatically, and Boise State is the BCS at large. So,
okay. I got Georgia Tech versus Iowa. Iowa is the BCS at large. Georgia Tech wins the ACC championship, so they got into the Orange Bowl. Now for the big game of the year, the granddaddy of them all. That's what I call it. The BCS National Championship. Sam, what is your pick?
Alabama versus Texas. Alabama slaughtered Florida, and Texas barely beat Nebraska.
Okay, Chandler?
Alabama and Texas, just like his. A lot of people before the game were saying that that Alabama and Florida was going to be close, and they might be able to face off in the national championship, but they can't because they're both in the SEC championship. Texas's Colt McCoy is also very great, so that's my pick.
I said Alabama versus Texas. They both are led by two big players. Texas led by Colt McCoy, and Alabama led by Mark Ingram. So you guys, this will probably happen, so you will be in for quite a treat. So we have went through every one of our picks. Our picks for the 2009-2010 bowl season. We hope you guys enjoyed our 2009 bowl selection show. My name is Alton.
My name is Chandler.
Mine is Sam.
And be sure to visit everythingcollegefootball.weeby.com. Bye-bye.